Right, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Property Subcommittee at Staffordshire County Council today, Wednesday the 6th of July. First item on the agenda is apologies for absence. Do we have any apologies?
Yeah, good afternoon, Chairman. We've received apologies from Councillor Parry and Councillor Price.
Second item on the agenda is declarations of interest. Do we have any declarations of interest? In the part two, some of the bidders for the Minster Hall project are known to me, but I think that would be to be expected. But it doesn't. It's not a prejudicial interest. It's just a personal interest. Any other declarations of interest? No. Third item on the agenda is the minutes of the meeting held on the 1st of June 2022. Can I have those moved as a correct record?
Move them, Chair.
Thank you. It is moved and they're approved. Next is the agenda item 4, leases to academies. This is brought to you by, who's got? Councillor DeVille. Councillor DeVille.
Thank you, Chairman. Fairly straightforward one, colleagues. King Edward VI High School in Dryden Crescent. It's a straightforward and a fairly regular transaction to grant a lease to the academy in standard form. Of course, as per normal, Chairman, the consent of the Secretary of State is required prior to the completion of this lease. Local member, I think, is Councillor Trowbridge. Are there any comments at all from Councillor Trowbridge?
The only response I've had is just say that she has no issue with the proposal.
Okay. Thank you, Chairman. I'll just ask Ian to take us, I'd usually ask Stuart, of course, to take us through the details of this, but I think he's away at the moment, so I'll bring you in, Ian, if I may.
Yeah, okay, thanks. Stuart's got COVID, but he's working from home, but he's getting better, so that's okay. It is just as Councillor DeVille said, it's a standard transaction. There's no issues from us. It's reported here because it is not for value and therefore requires this committee to give its approval. Thank you.
Thank you. I would just say for the record that I had during the informal cabinet meeting a missed call from Councillor Trowbridge. I wasn't able to take it and I've not been able to return her call. So although she's made no comments, if she's watching online, I apologise. I wasn't able to get to that call because I was engaged in meetings. So we'll have to take the comments that you've made as the local member comments. Right, just going around the usual format. Valuation comments?
So no further comment from me, no.
Legal?
No comments, thank you.
Finance?
No comments, thank you, Chair.
The other member of the committee, any comments? No? Anything else to add, Mr. Turner, before we come to I ask Mr. DeVille to read out the recommendation?
No, nothing from me, thank you.
Councillor DeVille, back with you for the recommendation, please.
So the recommendation, Chairman, is very straightforward. It is the lease of the site set out in the attached schedule in the standard format be approved.
In favour? Agreed. It's unanimous. Moving on to agenda item number 5, which is the exclusion of the public. I move that the public be excluded from the meeting for the following items of business which involve the likely disclosure of exempt information as defined in the paragraphs of Part 1 of Schedule 12A as amended of the Local Government Act 1972 as indicated below. It's moved.